Hello, and welcome to the new Tech 717 studio. Hey guys, Tech 717 here with a review of the Sosa something. This is a cigar that I cheated a little bit. Normally when I do a cigar review, I get one or two of the cigars. I sometimes will smoke one previous to the review, then I'll smoke the one in the review, and all I'll look up is just, you know, the basic specs that I give you guys, the size, the wrapper, the origin of the fillers, etc. This one I've been smoking for a while, and I can't really give my unbiased opinion on it because I love it. It's awesome. This has been my EDC, or everyday cigar, for those of you who are not familiar with the nomenclature. Medium body, delicious, and we'll get into the rest of it here in a minute. Look at the specs. We've got a 6x54 Bellicoso. The wrapper comes in a Connecticut broadleaf, and it's almost a Colorado Maduro. It's not real dark, but it is very smooth, and all the seams are nice and tight. Kind of a little bit of a spongy, but even pack. Fillers come from the Dominican Republic and Honduras. It smells like aged tobacco. Not very complicated. This is a Bellicoso Torpedo. I've been on a bit of a torpedo kick lately, and honestly, that's just because those are the ones that have come on sale. So, as you saw in the title of this video, this cigar is an incredible value, and that's why I've been smoking a lot of them. I'll get into more of that later. Let's just go ahead and get cut. The thing that I've been liking about these torpedoes is if you don't get the draw perfectly how you want it to be, you just take a little bit more off the top. Great. A little bit too much, darn. The pre-light draw is raisins and fruit. Kind of reminiscent of Red Man chewing tobacco. Let's get lit. A little bit of the wrapper coming off because, again, I cut too much. My bad. Right off the bat, you're hit with a little bit of spice, some roof of the mouth, back of the mouth pepper. And tobacco. I know that's not shocking, but that's the one thing about this cigar that I've noticed is that it does have some different flavors and whatnot, but the overwhelming flavor on this is just straight tobacco, which I love. So, I'm going to keep smoking this thing. Looks like I didn't get a great light on it. I'll touch up the tip a little bit before we keep going, and we'll check back with you in a little while. About 20 minutes in, and the spice is mellowed out. We're moving into kind of a sweeter range here. Kind of some sweet, what would you call it? Looks like a sweet cocoa. A little bit of that. Still a little bit of pepper. It's balanced out a little bit. That sweetness is kind of forefront right now. A sweet, earthy tobacco at this point. Lots of smoke. You see the smoke just pouring off the foot of this thing. Lots on the draw, lots coming off the foot. Pretty good burn. Not perfect by any means, but even enough. Hopefully you guys like the new studio. Less highway noise, no wind noise. Pretty happy about that. Still a few modifications to make. Need some ventilation, etc. But hopefully a better place to do cigar reviews. Look at that luxurious smoke. just rolls right out. Awesome. Sorry, I know I'm super biased. Cigar. I'll try and be more objective here. The other nice thing about having a cigar like this, which is a good EDC, and the torpedo style, is when you're, you know, mowing the lawn, fishing, chopping wood, the torpedo style lends itself well to just being kind of tucked right here, and you can still talk, move around, and do things. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I'm really digging the torpedo style. All right, I'll check in with you at about the midpoint. All right, we are 45 minutes in. Honestly, this burn sucks. Not gonna lie to you. It wasn't, I had to touch it up. All right, so I'm being honest. There we go, I'm being objective. The cigar isn't perfect. Many of the other cigars that I've smoked have a better burn than this. I'm not sure why this one's so inconsistent, but it is. It is what it is. So, we have got sweet pepper tobacco. I'm just about at the halfway point, and that's kind of been the second, third halfway point flavor so far. Is just been kind of a sweet, peppery tobacco, which, if that's your thing, is awesome. There's still a little bit of that pre-light draw flavor of kind of the raisins and fruit. I wasn't really noticing it in the first third, but it is there somewhat in the second halfway point. The ash is holding together pretty well. The first third held together in about 1.25 inches or something like that. It was probably my fault I knocked it. It came off, but decent chunk here. Hopefully it evens up a little bit. Like I said, normally these are a pretty even burning cigar, but some of them have been a little bit like this. I'm not gonna lie. So I will smoke it down a little bit, and we'll check in with you one more time, and we'll talk a little bit more about the cigar then. All right, guys. We're almost down to the nub here. Just want to talk a little bit about this cigar. So, I put in the title that this was the best value cigar. The reason I say that is because I bought this cigar on special in a 20-pack from cigar.com, and it was $1.50 a stick. And I'm pretty sure that's the least expensive cigar, at least I've bought. And it's certainly the least expensive cigar that I've bought that has this kind of performance and these kinds of flavors. I mean, the wrapper on this thing is beautiful. There's not too many veins. Each one has a nice even pack. Most of them have a really good consistent burn, good construction all the way through, good draw. And like I say, you know, being the torpedo, you can kind of adjust the draw, you know, to your liking, which is what I do. Lots of luxurious white smoke, and it pairs well with just about everything. I've paired this thing with whiskey, it pairs well with brandy, it pairs really good with a strong red wine. I smoked it once with a glass of red wine. It was awesome. It brought out a lot of those more fruit flavors in it, a little bit of floral. Excellent pairing. Pairs well with Coke, pairs well with tea like I was drinking with it today. It's very versatile. You can smoke it anywhere. I smoked it while mowing the lawn. I smoked it while driving home. If you're going over to a buddy's place, you're not going to be ashamed to bring a couple of these with you because they look like really premium cigars. I recently smoked a $10 cigar, and it didn't look as good as this one, and it smoked about the same, you know, different flavors of course, but it was a $10 cigar. This one was $1.50. Just saying, best cigar for the money as far as I know is the Sosa Maduro. Now, I don't really know what else to call it because as far as I know, they don't have a particular name for this line. I kind of refer to it as the gold label just because it's got a gold label. But I saw, I think, two vendors sell it online. I couldn't find it anywhere else. I didn't see any real history on it or any information other than what I shared with you guys. It's basically all I know. But it doesn't matter because it is what it is, and it's a great cigar, and it's stupid cheap. Highly recommend it. Try it for yourself. You're not really going to lose on this deal. My opinion, hopefully I described it well for you guys. If you like the flavors I described, try one of these things out. As always, I'll put the link in the description for you. Check out the Sosa Maduro gold label, whatever. Give those a shot. And as always, happy smoking, guys.